Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Jefferson. My
Yeah,
name is Hamish. I'm based in England, in Nottingham. Where are you in the world?
I'm from Brazil. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. What time is it in Brazil?
It's 10 a.m.
Oh, quite early. Okay. So, Jefferson, before we begin today, can you tell me why are you using Cambly? What's the purpose?
A few months ago, I started English course in Brazil, which has a partnership with Cambly, and I gained 3 months here in Cambly to train with some teachers, and it was part of the course here in Brazil. But
Hmm.
I like so much that I renewed the program, and I have been doing some classes around 10 months.
Okay.
It's an opportunity to have a contact with other people from different countries because before Cambly it was possible just doing an exchange program or visit another country to have this contact, to have this conversation. And here in
Okay.
Cambly we have this opportunity because the technology help the
Definitely.
student
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah, but is the English, are you learning English for business purposes, for academic purposes, or for personal pleasure?
For personal purpose because I here in Brazil it's just 5% of people that can speak English fluently.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I see an opportunity to grow personal and professional because there's a lot of opportunity for people who can speak another language.
Mhm.
But at beginning was just for personal purpose.
Yeah, I can see that you've got a quite a good command of the English language. So you speak pretty well. I can understand you. I hope you
Thank
can
you.
understand me as well. So you're an intermediate to higher level. Tell me, what would you like to speak about today?
Uh, Generally, when I came to Cambly, we just talk about our lives. We have the first contact. Sometimes we read an article for Angle platform or something that like that.
Okay, I'm going
I
to make
don't
it
think,
interesting. I'm going to
yeah.
make it interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use philosophy in this conversation. I want you to ask me any question you want to. It can be about anything, and I will answer it for you. I'll give you an answer. It could be what is the meaning of life? It could be how do I fall in love? It could be anything, any question you want. You ask me the question, and I'll answer it.
All right.
And you get three questions, like a a genie and a magic lamp. Three
Yeah.
wishes. You get three questions. Any three questions, I will answer for you. But it cannot be about your future. That is the one question I cannot answer. You can't say, what is my future going to be like? I can't do that. Any other question, I will answer for you.
Okay. It's money more important than other things?
Is money the most important thing? Is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
The very simple answer, no. No, money is not. Okay, money is a piece of paper, right? That piece of paper, we put value to that piece of paper. This paper is $1. That is its value. I go to the supermarket, I give them this piece of paper, and they put food in my shopping trolley. And I feel sad because I've given him my money, my paper. But really, the real reward is in my shopping trolley, right? It's the bread. That is the reward, not the money. Money holds only the value that you hold to money is what it is. Objectively, it holds no value. However, objectively, the bread holds value, right? Even if I don't care what your opinion is, that bread will feed you if you're hungry. The money will not feed you. It will take you to the shop, and in the shop you can't afford it because the money's not enough. So the money will not feed you. The bread will feed you. So
Okay, but for some reasons, the money can help you to be more happy.
no. So there is a scientific study that has been done about the correlation of happiness and income. So what they found is yes, your happiness increases with more money up to a certain point. That certain point is about 70,000 US dollars, 60 to 70,000 US dollars. After that point, your happiness goes down because now you're worrying, is my investment in the right place? How am I going to pay with this expensive car I have? How am I going to pay for the expensive? So your happiness, yes, it goes up with money up to a certain point. Afterwards, money is a detriment to your mental health, meaning it makes you more unhappy, unfortunately.
Yeah, I made two questions here
Okay,
related
what's
to
your
the
third
same.
question?
Yeah, related to the same question, same subject. But the third one is about uh, where you live. It's the place that you are happy to live, or you want to try a new thing, a new place to live.
Okay, fair question. That's a fair question. And you asked me if I am happy to live in this country. So let me explain happiness, right? Okay. So the reason for all human unhappiness comes from desire, right? So the reason you are unhappy is because you desire something that you don't have, right?
That's right.
So if you desire things that you have, you will always be happy in life, right? So I don't desire to live in another country because it's kind of outside my control. I can do it if I want, but it's kind of outside my control. I don't desire to get a better job because that's outside my control. I can do very well at an interview, but if I don't get the job, that's not my control. So, to be happy in life, I desire things which I can achieve. For example, I desire to cook a very nice meal for myself and go for a walk and see the sunset. That is in my control. Nobody can take that from me. I desire to spend some time with my dog. I have a dog. Nobody can take that. That is in my control. So I will always be happy if I desire things in my control. So no, I don't desire to live anywhere else. It would be nice. I'd like to do it, maybe, but I don't desire it. I desire just to be happy in the moment right now.
Very interesting question. Very interesting answer, actually. Here in Brazil, the people have a vision that living in Europe or in USA is something better than live here. Uh,
No,
and
no, no,
I
no. It is a
and I
misconception.
disagree. Yeah, I disagree with this because for some reason here you have your family, you have your job, you can do the things that you
You've got
always.
beautiful nature. You've got in Brazil. You look from Brazil, right?
That's right.
Beautiful nature, beautiful culture, beautiful food, beautiful people. Why the hell do you want to come to England? We have bad people, we have rubbish food, everything's expensive, it's cold, it's wet. You've got a good thing going. Be happy with what you have, and you'll always be happy in life.
Yes, I agree with you. And of course, we can go to know to to see new places, to have
Experience is good.
yes, this
Yeah.
contact with other cultures, with other language. Of course, it's change your mind, your vision of the world. But I think that you belong, you place that you are happy. If you are not happy, you can change. You can try to change, but
There, there, there are things you can change in your control, right? Things are outside your control. For example, a starving children in Africa, they, they can't desire for lots of money, right? That's outside their control. They can't desire. That is just unluckily, that's where they are. But what is in your control is how you see the world, how you see the world, right? So let's say I'm in Africa, I'm starving, I'm a child, I have no food, I'm hungry all the time. I can choose to see, oh, I'm sad, I'm always hungry, or I can choose to think like this: my grandfather and my grandfather's grandfather, they all survived disease, they survived slavery, they survived murder, killing. They all my ancestors survived, so I can be here in this world to see the world, to view reality. I feel lucky, really, even though I'm starving. I'm in Africa. I still feel lucky to be alive because what's the alternative? I never had this. The opportunity to talk to people, to experience love, hate, whatever, all stuff. That's so the way you frame the world, it depends how happy you are. If you always frame the world that I'm a victim, I should be fat, or tragedy everywhere, oh, of course your life is going to be bad. But
that's a
if you
problem. That's a problem.
frame the world as wow, this is a fucking beautiful world. It's weird how this world works. It's wonderful. I'm kind of lucky, even though I'm not 100% lucky. I'm kind of lucky to be able to see this stuff. So yeah, that's the way I see it.
Yeah, you must be grateful for what you have, right?
I'm very grateful for the opportunity to understand the universe. I'm a scientific guy, right? So I love understanding why things work, how things work. So yeah, I feel very lucky having the opportunity to do that. My dog can't do that. A cat can't do that. A bird can't do that. But I can do that. I'm a human being, and you know, and I am only here because like I say, my grandfather was strong. My grandfather's grandfather was strong. Grandfather. So all of these people, and then remember, when you have sex, there is thousands of sperms. There's millions of sperms, right? I am one sperm, and I reach my mum's egg. How lucky! I must be strong, right? I must be really strong to do that. I fought a million sperm. So yeah, you can think about it like this. It's more better to think how lucky the probability of you being alive is so low. You've got more probability to win the lottery, right, than to actually be alive. Yet you are alive. How lucky are you?
Yes, just to be living with health and have the opportunities to grow up, to study, to have so many things to do. It's something amazing, and some people are not be grateful for these things. They,
No, people take it for granted. People take it for granted. So they're all. I don't know if you know what that means, but they take it like it's obviously entitled to them. Obviously, I'm entitled to intelligence. I'm entitled. I'm like, no, you're not entitled to anything. That's not how the universe works. You're lucky you've got everything. And, I am very privileged. I have lived in many countries in my life. And you're very privileged that you live in such a beautiful part of the world. England is not as beautiful as Brazil, right? Brazil has some beautiful rainforest. You're lucky you live in a very rich culture, right? Brazilian culture is very rich. You have carnivals, you have all these parades and stuff. It's not like Denmark or Finland. They have a very dry culture. There's not that much fun over there. So you're very lucky to be in Brazil, really. If you think about it like that, it's good, right?
yes, yes, I agree with you. Brazil has many different things because it's a mix of cultures. Because Brazil came from influence from Europe, Portugal, Africa, United States, and Latin America, and Asia. We have a lot of descendants of Japanese, and something like that. Because Brazil is a large country. We have 27 states. Each state is very different each other. You think you are in different countries. If you go to the south, if you think that you are in Europe, there's a lot of places that you can see the snow and the south. Here
Oh
in my
wow, the
region,
snow,
yes,
snow in
yes,
Brazil.
yes, in the south,
No way.
and Rio Grande do Sul and Santa Catarina, the two states, it's very common to see this. The people travel to the states to see the snow. Here in the northeast, we have the most beautiful beaches in the country, and the north you can see the forest. It's very diverse.
Yeah. Jefferson, sorry, what do you do for a living?
Now I'm an economic student and I'm working at a bank.
Okay, okay. I come from a financial background as well, so that's interesting. So once you finish your degree in economics, you'll be able to travel anywhere in the world, right? You can get a job anywhere with that. So you're lucky to be in Brazil. You don't need to desire to be anywhere in the world, but you will have the opportunity. Sooner, very soon, you will have the opportunity, and you can make that choice. If you want to experience different cultures, you want to live somewhere else for a bit, you're privileged. You see, you've got this privilege. That starving child in Africa doesn't have that privilege. But I don't know if you've seen. Okay, we're in the last 30 seconds, so I'm not going to start another sentence. But I've enjoyed talking to you, actually, Jefferson. If you want to book with me again, you can do.
I'll do this. Thank you for this amazing class. I like so much because I couldn't stand everything. You have so much interesting thoughts, and I want to see you again.
Definitely. I study philosophy on the side. This is why I'm always talking about interesting things, philosophical matters. But yeah, I've enjoyed talking to you as well. You have a good day, and hopefully we'll speak again in the future.
You too. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
All right. Bye now.